Hey everyone, so today I want to talk more about placements, and I want to say that I think it's really good to talk about this topic, and I want to give you permission to not entirely understand everything right off the bat, but I think it's important to start the process of understanding placements. And I also just want to reiterate that you will get support from me and whoever shared oils with you on this topic, so you're not alone, and it will make more sense as you go, I promise. Okay, so yesterday we talked about enroller versus sponsor and things like that. Just one second here. Okay, so we talked about enroller versus sponsor. Today I want to talk about when you enroll somebody, I think it's really important to have the crucial conversation. That's what that 14-day window is for. The crucial conversation of what do you want to do with your oils. Are you going to use them? Are you going to share them? Are you going to create an income? That is a hard conversation, and we're all still working on that, but it's really important because you don't want to put somebody in a spot with more responsibility than they want, okay? There have been times when I've had to double back and apologize to somebody and say, I'm sorry I put you in a place that I don't think fits your goals for what you want with your oils. And it's, I'd rather just get that out of the way right away, okay? Basically, we talked about your front line yesterday. Your front line is like your $1 million real estate. That's where you put the people that you're like, I want to do this. I want to partner with them. I want to do this with them. I want to raise our families together and change people's lives with oils together. Those are your frontline people. And unless somebody looks at you and says, yes, I'm in, I will partner with you in this, then they should not be on your front line, okay? There's more responsibility there, and more that comes along with it, and you don't want to put pressure on somebody that doesn't. If somebody just wants to enjoy their oils, then don't put them in a high pressure, not a high pressure, but a spot with more responsibility, okay? So that 14-day window is for you to sit down, do a membership overview, help them understand their account, and ask them what they want to do with their oils, okay? Let them tell you, don't decide for them, because you don't know. All right, so that's important to determine. So let's say you've had that conversation and now you're back looking at your organization and trying to figure out where you put them. Rule number one, hey Laura, rule number one, I always place for relationship first. Let's just say I've got a sister on, maybe not my own sister. Let's just say, well, we've got Hannah, will probably see this. Okay, so let's say Hannah, Hannah's on my team, and I enroll Hannah's sister. I would never put them side by side. I would never do that because they know the same people, they love the same people, and there's going to be tension of whose is whose. You would stack them underneath each other on top and bottom so that as one grows, the other grows, and they support each other, okay? Relationship is so important. You keep family together, you keep friends together. I always look at that first. That's super important, okay? So one is relationship. Next, I look at geographical location. I look at where will they be supported well. If I have somebody that Laura is in Illinois and she's doing a great job down there, and I somebody online enrolled who's in the Illinois area, and I put them on Laura's team because I wanted them to have the support of somebody who is geographically nearby, okay? So consider geographical location and what that will mean. Okay, next, third is stage of life. What stage of life are they in? Do they have kids? And does somebody else on your team have, similar stage of life? Do you have two people that work in a school? Or, do they both have a passion for yoga? I don't know. But you keep people who have similar passions and similar stages. I'm not smart. I've learned the hard way, Laura. Who have similar loves and passions and that are in similar stages of life, you keep them together, okay? That's another thing that you're going to look for. And the last thing on my list, this is the last, I look relationships, geographical location, stage of life, and then finally I look at rank and power of 3. Okay, that's the last thing I look at. And there are, I call them a free agent if relationally, geographically, and stage of life, they're not really connected to anybody, then I can really kind of put them where it would serve me best in my structure as far as my goals. But most of the time, I am abiding by those 3 rules, and I'm not always putting somebody where it works best for like rank-wise or power of 3-wise, but that's the last thing I look at. And I think it's important to look at, and I consider it, but relationships trump that, and the best support for that person, where they're at with their oils, trumps that too. Okay? Yes. Determine what they want to do with their oils, and then look at those things. And call me. For goodness sakes, call me, okay? Keep commenting questions below, or let me know what made sense or what didn't make sense. And my last word of encouragement is that it makes more sense as you go. So hang in there. And some of you might already be like, oh, that makes total sense to me. And that's great. Thanks, everybody.